Okay, today we're going to talk about comparing properties of functions. It's lesson 5 on page 309. And what we're going to learn here is that you can compare functions as words or graphs. And you can compare functions as equations and tables. So if we look at the real world link, it says at a science museum, Carlos's annual membership to the science museum can be represented by the function. The cost is equal to $29.99, where C represents the cost in dollars. The cost for Stephanie to pay per visit is shown in the table. So the first table is Stephanie, and they have given us an equation for Carlos. So they want to make a table to represent Carlos's membership so that we're going to be able to compare the function. So we can also put 1, 2, 3, and 4 months. And then we can multiply that using the equation C is equal to $29.99. And for 1 month, for the first month, it's $29.99. Second month, $29.99. Third, and fourth. So it asks to describe the rate of change for each function. If we look at Stephanie, what is the rate of change? If she goes 1 visit, it's $5. 2 visits, it's $10. 3 visits, it's $15. So we're adding $5 each time. And number 2, it says to describe the rate of change for each function. So for Carlos, hold on a second. He has a rate of change of what? What's it changing between each month? The cost. 0, right? So there's a 0 rate of change. Carlos has a 0 rate of change. The rate of change of Stephanie's is $5 per visit. Per visit. Okay? So for number 3, where it says who pays more for 2 visits, if Carlos pays $29.99 for each visit, then he is going to pay basically $58. Oh, hold on a second. So since Carlos paid $29.99 total, Carlos pays $29.99 and can go as often as he wants to because he has an annual membership. So he paid $29 no matter how many trips he takes. Stephanie, for 2 visits, is going to pay $10. So Carlos is going to pay more. So Stephanie's going to pay for 2 visits according to the chart we made. Pays $10 for 2 visits. And this is how you explain like they're asking you to here, which is really important that your explanation is reasonable, that Stephanie pays $10 for two visits. Since that's the case, then Carlos is paying more if for two visits. All right, so if we want to know who pays more after 6 visits, we know that Carlos pays $29.99 for 6 visits. And Stephanie pays $30 for 6 visits because it's $5 a visit. So therefore, Stephanie pays more. And anything 6 visits and above, Stephanie will pay more.